Hello, and welcome to Navigating Financial Aid Awards. In this video, we will help you understand the types of funding available and what is covered. First, look at the total cost of attendance for each school you're considering. If the cost is not on your award notice, you can find it on their website. Next, add up all the grants and scholarships you've been offered or awarded. Then subtract the total grants and scholarships from the cost of attendance. The difference is what you'll need from your own resources or by borrowing student loans to cover that gap. Let's see an example. The school with the smallest gap between cost of attendance and grants and scholarships is offering you the best financial aid package, even if the scholarships at one school look more substantial than those at another. In this example, School B is the best economic choice, even though it offers less financial aid than School A and costs more than School C. Make sure you read the fine print and know if the scholarships being offered are renewable, meaning that they're available each year, or are just for a one-time use. Questions you should ask are, if renewable, what is the criteria? Do you have to keep a certain GPA? Do you have to complete a minimum number of units each year? Do you have to file your FAFSA or California Dream application by a certain date each year? Be sure to have these questions answered before you commit. What do each of the financial aid awards mean? Grants. Anything that is a grant or scholarship is free money and does not need to be repaid. Grants are usually accepted for you. Scholarships. You normally must accept a scholarship that is offered. At Cal Poly, it is on your student center under financial aid. Loans are money that must be repaid. You are not required to accept them and can decide if they are needed to help cover your expenses. Federal Work Study is the opportunity to work on campus. This gives you access to jobs on campus and is money you earn based on hours worked. You may or may not end up earning the total allowed, and this award should not be counted when determining how much money you need for direct costs. If you are not offered federal work study but want to work on campus, you may. There are on-campus jobs for students who want to work but do not have a federal work study award. Cost of attendance versus direct costs. The cost of attendance refers to all the expenses we anticipate you will have when you attend Cal Poly for the academic year. This includes tuition and fees, housing and meals, books and supplies, miscellaneous expenses such as toiletries, laundry, and other incidentals, travel expenses such as gas, bus fare, and other general expenses associated with getting around town. For the 2022-23 academic year, the total estimated cost of attendance for Cal Poly is $30,621. Direct costs are those charged by Cal Poly and paid directly to the university. For an incoming first-year student, this includes tuition and fees averaging $11,022, housing and meals averaging $16,449, and totaling $27,471. This is an average. Your exact cost will vary depending on your college and the housing and dining choices you make. To determine your exact cost, go to the student account website and use the fee estimate calculator. At Cal Poly, direct costs are split up over 3 quarters. The $27,471 in direct costs is approximately $9,157 per quarter. Your other costs, books and supplies and incidental and travel costs, are things you will pay as you need them and are not things Cal Poly charges. If there is a gap between your grants and scholarships and the total cost of attendance, families will often use their own resources for those costs while using the grants, scholarships, and if necessary, student loans to cover the direct costs. Determining your personal costs. Go to the Student Center in your portal and select View Financial Aid under the Financial Aid tab. Then select the appropriate aid year. Take a look at the example on the right. Adding up the loans that are offered, the total is $10,307. That is the gap between total cost of attendance and the $20,314 in grants and awards being offered. The difference between this and the estimated direct cost of $27,471 for tuition, fees, housing, and meals is $7,157. That is the amount not covered by grants and scholarships. We do not recommend that families borrow a Parent Plus loan for incidental costs, but only what they may need to cover the direct costs if necessary. Choosing where to attend college is a big decision. We want you to know we're here to help with any questions you may have. Contact the Financial Aid Office by phone at area code 805-756-2927, Monday through Thursday between 1:30 and 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time, or email at financialaid@calpoly.edu.